welcome back to our coverage of the final Sweet 16 game of this 2020 NCAA Tournament. A West Region semifinal between the second-seeded San Diego State Aztecs and the third-seeded Oregon Ducks. We are in for another very close and exciting finish, much like we've seen for the majority of the Sweet 16. Oregon leading 52-49. Their three-pointer just rimming out as the shot clock was expiring. In both these teams, phenomenal years as Pulliam gets the lay-in to cut it 52-51. Oregon leading with just a little over 3 minutes left. Both these teams have phenomenal years. San Diego State could have been a 1 seed had they won the Mountain West Championship over Utah State, but nonetheless getting the 2 seed in the West as Mathis lays it in to extend the lead back to 3. The Aztecs are a team that do a phenomenal job of playing defense. They don't allow their opponents to score many points, and they do a great job of sharing the ball as well. As Shackle gets a beautiful pass inside, lays it in, 54-53. It's just back and forth between the Ducks and the Aztecs, and Dana Altman wants a timeout. He's tired of it. He's tired of the passes inside, allowing for the easy lay-ins, allowing for the easy jump shots that we've seen over the course of this entire game. The winner of this, of course, heading to the Elite Eight in the West region to take on 4th-seeded Maryland. The 1 seed in the West, Gonzaga, getting taken down earlier by Oklahoma, who then later lost to Maryland in this Sweet 16. I can tell you for a fact that the matchup between either the Ducks and the Terrapins or the Aztecs and the Terrapins, to me, will be a fairly even matchup. Very interested to see how it goes. And San Diego State's one of those teams that we see right now with 2:51 remaining, trailing by 1 point. And you can't help but question, is this because they did not face elite competition during the regular season? The Mountain West only providing a few challenges for the Aztecs, a loss to Utah State, a loss to UNLV, but have not faced many difficult and challenging opponents in Power 5 conferences. Oregon is providing that here tonight in this semifinal. And of course, the Ducks are led by Peyton Pritchard, as you can see, number 3 over there. Pac-12 Player of the Year, by far the leader for the Ducks these past few years. Dante's got to get it in. Gets into Lawson. Patterson and Pritchard in the corner. Way too crowded for the Ducks. They've got to space it out a little bit. Leading by 1 with 2:40 remaining. 5 to shoot for Patterson. Shot clock winding down. He's going to drive. He's going to pull it. Can't get to go, but Lawson gets the offensive rebound. He can't get that to go. Dante gets the offensive rebound, and Oregon brings it back out to reset. For San Diego State, you've got to be able to get those rebounds if you want to win this game. Patterson, 1 to shoot. Deep 3, can't get it to go. And another offensive rebound by Dante, who misses the lay-in. Lawson gets the rebound again. San Diego State has got to get a rebound, but if they're not, Oregon has to convert on these. And finally, a steal. Kyle Fegan picks it up. Sends it up to Yanni Wetzel, who's been having himself a great night inside. Malachi Flynn at the top of the key. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Flynn's going to take it all the way. Gives it up to Wetzel, who can't get it to go. Gets his own miss, who can't get it to go again. These are killer, close-range shots that the Ducks and the Aztecs have to be able to hit. And a pass inside. Foul on the shot. Fegan. Fouling Patterson, 5 points tonight. Missing a huge free throw there. A lot of star players for the Ducks have been relatively quiet in this slow-scoring Sweet 16 matchup. Patterson needs this one. Making a 2-point lead for the Ducks with 1:40 remaining. And he gets it. 55-53. And Brian Dutcher wants to take a timeout with his Aztecs to try to draw things up. Each team has 1 timeout remaining. And like we've said, we've seen our fair share of some exciting games over the course of this Sweet 16. Baylor and Wisconsin, the double overtime thriller. Arkansas and Michigan, 2 teams that surprised everybody by reaching the Sweet 16. They had a game that came down to the wire. We're seeing one here now between Oregon and San Diego State, and plenty others that you can see the footage from on our page, the Gridiron Expert. We, of course, will be carrying on this coverage through the Elite Eight, through the Final Four, and then concluding with the national championship. Only one number 1 seed remains, and that is Baylor in the South region. Chandler Lawson tonight for Oregon, 12 points, 6 for 9 on his field goals, 59%. Huge. We said Pritchard hasn't been playing very well. Patterson hasn't been playing very well. Guys are having to step up, and Lawson did just that tonight for the Ducks. But will he be able to convert and get them to the Elite Eight? Shackle at the top of the key for the Aztecs, down 2 points. Flynn working on Pritchard. He's going to pull a jumper. Can't get it to go. Hung there on the rim for what felt like an eternity. Pritchard finally comes down with the rebound. He kicks it out to Patterson. Had an open look for 3. Gave it up. If they're smart, they'll waste some clock. Still up 2 points. It's 1 possession. Patterson out to Dante. Out to Pritchard, who's going to take the 3. And he knocks it down. Pritchard, the dagger. A 3-pointer with 55 seconds to make the lead 5 for the Ducks. 58-53. Now the Aztecs have to go. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to get a shot on this possession to keep themselves in this game. Malachi Flynn in the corner working on Pritchard. Back out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. They've got to get a good shot off. 3 to shoot. Mitchell out to Flynn. Deep 3. Can't connect. That is not the shot you wanted. If you're San Diego State, if I'm Brian Dutcher, that's not what I want from my players. That was not a very well executed possession there. And who do they foul? One of the best free throw shooters on the team. One of the best players in the country, Peyton Pritchard, at the line for 2. He misses the first. You talk about pressure. Maybe it got to Pritchard on that one. Still a 5-point game here, keeping the Aztecs in it. He hits the second. The Aztecs choosing to advance the ball. Down 6. 28.8 seconds remaining. In a scenario like this, San Diego State does not have to go for a 3-pointer here. Would it be great? Absolutely. But, Oregon has not been shooting very well from the line tonight. So if they can get a quick 2, not allow much time to go off the clock, make it a 4-point game. And if Oregon goes 1-1 and then you hit another 2, then you can start thinking about 3 later on. But if I'm San Diego State, I'm moving quick on this possession. I'm taking any points that come our way, and we'll handle it the way we need to after that. So out of the timeout, Shackle, the inbounder, into Mitchell. They've got to move. Not much urgency here from the Aztecs, down 6. They're going to have to pull something. Mitchell's going to take it himself. He got fouled. Would have loved to have had an and 1 there, but Matt Mitchell getting fouled on the drive. He's got 2 shots coming for him, and they need them both. He misses on the first. We've seen over the course of this entire tournament, starting all the way back in the round of 64, how important free throws have been. They have been the difference between a win and a loss for many of the teams in this year's field. Mitchell needs to get this one just to keep his team alive. And he hits it. 5-point game. We know they're going to foul. They foul Patterson, who has not been shooting very well tonight. Fegan, that's his second. Still has a few more to give. Patterson on the first. He hits it. The lead has been extended to 6, 60-54. Oregon just 20 seconds away from reaching the Elite Eight. Keep in mind, they're just a few years removed from a Final Four appearance. Patterson on the second shot. Gets it to go as well. 7-point lead for Oregon now, and San Diego State has to push. Now you've got to start taking 3s. Out to Fegan, out to Shackle, inside, get it outside. Mitchell for 3. Can't get it to go. Dante, and they're backing off. Brian Dutcher is calling back his troops. That will do it. Well, we thought Shackle had other plans. With 4.7 seconds, they choose to foul. A pointless foul. Getting a little aggressive, maybe a little frustrated on the Aztecs end after such a great season that saw them for so long being the only undefeated team in all of college basketball. Falling at a buzzer beater to Utah State in the Mountain West Championship game, preventing them from getting a 1 seed. They fall down to the 2 seed, and they survive Winthrop in that 2-15 matchup. They get past Arizona State in the 2-10 matchup. But in the Sweet 16, The Oregon Ducks have taken down the mighty San Diego State Aztecs 63-54. Dana Altman and the Ducks are headed to the Elite Eight to take on 4th-seeded Maryland. What a game, what a finish, and what a conclusion to this year's Sweet 16. As always, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for watching our coverage here of the Gridiron Experts 2020 NCAA Tournament. Stay tuned in the following days because we're not done. We have coverage and action from the Elite Eight all the way to the championship. You do not want to miss it. So as always, we want to thank you for watching. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time on the Gridiron Expert.